guys, it's your financial advisor Chang, and today we're going to talk about which type of income you should expect to receive at retirement if you live in Canada. So one of my biggest worry is to run out of money at retirement, because at retirement I have so many goals and objectives to attain. But time have changed. Before, we used to work for an employer for 30 plus years and they would guarantee us an income stream for the rest of our lives. But now those systems are not sustainable anymore, so people like you and me need to start planning for ourselves starting now. Actually, we needed to start planning yesterday or 2 months ago, but let's start now. So if you live in Canada, you will receive a certain amount of income. So if you're a Canadian resident, you will probably receive from the QPP or the CPP. So the QPP stands for Quebec Pension Plan and the CPP stands for Canadian Pension Plan. Because we live in Quebec, we're a little bit special. We have our own little system, but basically it's the same thing. This fund has been funded by our contribution. So if you're a worker in Canada, every pay you've been putting a certain amount of money into that fund. And at retirement, depending on how long you worked in Canada and how much you earn, you will receive a certain percentage from the QPP. The maximum amount that you would be able to receive from the QPP or the CPP this year, as of 2016, would be $1,092.50. And of course, this amount is taxable. The second thing is the OAS. The OAS stands for Old Age Security, and you can receive from that fund depending on how long you've lived in Canada. So everybody that lives in Canada can qualify to receive from the OAS. The maximum OAS that you can receive monthly as of 2016 is $570.52. That amount is taxable and can also be clawbacked if you make an income over a certain amount. Last income that you can receive from the government is the GIS. The GIS stands for Guaranteed Income Supplement, and you can only apply for the GIS if your income is below a certain amount. So if you're single, you can apply for the GIS if your income is below $17,000, and the maximum amount you can qualify for is $773.60. If you're a couple, the maximum income that you can make combined together is around $22,000, and the maximum amount that you can receive monthly is $512.96. But for the GIS, those amounts are not taxable. And then you might receive some income that is not from the government, but from your employer. So if you have a good employer, you might have been contributing throughout your work life into a pension fund. So at retirement, you can withdraw also from that fund. Lastly, the most important one is your personal savings. Those 4 categories are great, but they only cover minimal expenses. Make sure that you have some personal savings aside to be able to do everything you want at retirement. For me personally, I want to have enough income to be able to travel the world, enjoy life, and do all the activities that I want during retirement. So I hope that this video will help you plan your future retirement. If you have any questions, please let me know by commenting down below, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!